Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. Beautiful Friday morning in St. Carlos City, Negros Occidental. I am safe, and I want to thank y'all for your concern, your messages and everything. We never were in any harm from the Mount Candler-on volcano. Even though it's visible from my kitchen window, when it blew the other day, I didn't even hear it. Somebody had to tell me, a friend of mine who lives about 15 kilometers away. But there's no ash, there was no overcast, there was nothing, man. We're very, very fortunate. A lot of people were affected. They were evacuated and everything like that. But yeah, I'm okay. And it brings me to my vlog today. How did I go from this, just a shadow of myself in 2018 to now being happy, joyous, and free most of the time? It's one simple word. It was my attitude. When I came to the Philippines, man, I had a negative attitude. Nothing was going my way over there. In my mind, I had no friends. No one understood me. I didn't have anybody I could depend on. I had really given up. Okay? This is all hindsight. And the reason I want to talk about this today is because when people watch my vlogs, they think I've always been this way. Or they think that I just got over here to the Philippines. I've actually been here for 6 years. That's a long time, man, to be away from home and all of that. Don't take that for granted. That's not easy to do. Being away from your family, your friends, and everything for 6 years. There's been a lot of ups and downs, man. But the number one thing was my attitude. It went from being bad to good, from being negative to positive. It was a lesson I learned a long time ago. It's my attitude's going to determine my altitude. I know it sounds corny, but it's true. How I look at things is going to determine whether I succeed or not. That's what Henry Ford said. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. So a lot of people bring a negative attitude over here. And you get some temporary solutions when you get off the plane. The weather, the sunshine, it's going to temporarily lift your spirits, man. But it's only a temporary solution. That beautiful woman that's going to be waiting for you at the airport, it's a temporary solution, guys. It's going to lift your spirits a little while. But you're going to have to really do a 180. And it's not going to happen overnight. It probably took me, and I'm still adjusting, okay? This isn't a destination, man. This is a journey. But I wanted to talk about it because people seem to think it's real simple. They're looking for these step-by-step instructions. And anytime you stumble, they're right there to point it out. How much money do I need? And we're worrying about relationships. We're worrying about stuff outside of us. Your solution is staring back at you in the mirror. I don't know of anybody who left who was in such a great mood and everything was going great for them when they came to the Philippines. You have to decide when you get here, am I giving up or am I starting over? You got to check your attitude right now while I'm bringing it up. Because this isn't about a relationship, man. Relationships can be a distraction. When you got all that, you got that monkey on your back, you getting the monkey off your back by making the move overseas. So why you want to put the monkey on your back when you get over here or wherever it is your destination is? It doesn't make sense, man. You got too much going on over here. You got too much. You got to be worried about. And now you put that big 100-pound backpack on. I talk about that all the time. We don't understand, man, that it's all about us. If it's going to happen, it's going to be you. You got to make it happen. I believe that's why a lot of guys fail. Our attitudes never change. We keep that negative attitude, waiting on the other shoe to drop. When I came over here, man, that's what I was thinking. I had to somehow change that to, life is good. And whatever I put my mind to, I can do it. It takes a long time to go there, though, man. And when you in the bad shape as I was in bad shape. I'm not ashamed to say it. Mental health is so misunderstood where I come from, certainly in my neighborhood. They think if you got mental problems, that means you're schizophrenic or something. I mean, it's no gray area. It's either you crazy or you not. No, man, I was suffering from mental illness. I know I was. I'm not normal. I just look normal. It takes work, man, to keep a positive attitude, because I'm always trying to compare myself to this model that society has put up here for us about what being the perfect father is, the perfect mate, the perfect man, and all that. This is fake, though. This isn't real. Okay? It's not. You're always going to be pushing up against something, man. There's always going to be some type of obstacle. If you don't have a struggle, man, you're not living. It's overcoming those struggles. And here you come. Everything's going good, then here comes something else. I wouldn't have it any other way. But don't take for granted when you see me making these videos and I living the life that I live, that is easy now. It's a challenge, man. It's going to take work. And I believe that's why people get mad at you when they come over here and it doesn't take off right away like they're led to believe, or they lead themselves to believe that it's going to take off now. When you see these guys that have been over here, man, they're in happy relationships. Life seems to have turned around for them. It didn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight for you. Certainly didn't happen overnight for me. The fact that I'm sitting here should give you some hope. Not what I'm saying. I'm no smarter than anybody else. I want to encourage you, though, to chase your dreams. See, my dreams are no longer dreams anymore, man, because I changed my attitude from I can't to I can. It's really that simple. But it took a while, man, and you're going to get some help over here temporarily. But the stuff we worry about, man, it's really like a side dish. The main thing is your attitude. How you going to deal with what people think about you? Because it bothers you. That's why a lot of people don't make the move anyway. We live our lives based on what other people think about us. Fuck that, man. I'm 61 now. Okay? I'm not dealing with this phony stuff up here. A lot of it is not real, man. Mankind constructed it. Time is not real. Money, lies, division, death, all that stuff, man. It's pushing against you, man, your whole life. To some point, you just gotta say, I'm just gonna live, man. I just want to live. And it may not sound crazy to some of you people out there. I don't care, man. I'm telling you how I feel. Maybe somebody can relate to it. This is real life, man. I don't have a life. It's just life. That's it. There's no duality or something like that. You don't have a life. It's just life, guys. So thank y'all for stopping by. Just something simple I want to talk about today. Check your attitude right now while you're thinking about it. Do you have a positive attitude or a negative attitude? Are you going to make it over here? Are you looking for the solution over here? The solution is staring at you in the mirror. There's no woman going to save you. How many times I got to remind you? These women don't have any special powers. If they did, they would use them on themselves to get themselves out of the jackpot situation they're in. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. That's not the solution. Your attitude is going to determine your altitude. How well you do over here, or in Thailand, Vietnam, wherever, Brazil, wherever you go. And I don't care if it sounds corny to you. One day it's going to hit you. When you get over here and the dust settles and you're no longer on vacation. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find in your heart to help somebody. Now the day goes by that I don't help somebody. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Get your attitude together. You're probably going to leave America or England or France or wherever you're coming from with a bad attitude. If you're anything like me, you've given up over that. But bringing that bad attitude over here is not going to help you, man. And the sooner you get rid of it, the better. So you can't start over. You're never too old to start over. But ask yourself right now, am I giving up and am I starting over? America's not the problem. I was the problem. I've always been the problem. Okay? So just think about that today. This isn't about relationships. This isn't about women. This isn't about cost of living. It's about you. Because none of that's going to matter unless you got this together.